So why you have three names? So a lot of you guys don't think about this, like why your social security card has three names, why you're only like most of the time somebody will call you a certain name every day instead of your full name. Like maybe your name is Amanda Donald Smith or something like that. And then people call you Amanda all the time or Mandy instead of your name. Why they have these nicknames? Because there's these AI that are built off of these names. So you've got like this Ra guy who had all these names, but you got to realize Ra was also circumcised. So he was under the contract of Yod-Heh-Vav, which was probably most likely this Yod-Heh-Vav that Ra was being controlled by back in the day. So all these Egyptians worshiping Ra are pretty stupid because they didn't think. And they didn't know about these contracts. Well, today there's no excuse for you not to know about these contracts. Why am I doing these videos over and over again? Hopefully so that one day eventually you'll learn this stuff, you'll know this stuff, and you'll teach other people this stuff. Say you name your first child after or one of the kingdom names that I have in another video. So go look that up on my channel. You can find keys to the kingdom video, and you'll get all the keys. But I'm telling you now, this is the key to remember, A. So you name your kid after A, and maybe you have like 4 boys, and you name one after each of these names. They wouldn't have that social security card and they wouldn't get benefits from the state because they'd be named after a source. Now, there's other contracts like the Bible and God and all this stuff. If you don't have a child that's named after one of these specific Yod-Heh-Vav names, then you won't have that sort of authority. So it's important that you know which Yod-Heh-Vav names have the authority over all the people in the churches and stuff. And if you have any questions on this stuff, and Huang Di wasn't connected to any of this stuff. However, the Huang Di he did pray to Tien and some other stuff. And I've got some videos on him. But I want you guys to know that you need to make sure that you palal to Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda. Because if you're not learning this stuff and you don't care about this stuff, most of the time people don't care or understand any of this stuff until they're basically in the gutter dying. And most of the time they don't even learn at that point. But I don't want you to be like that. That's why I'm teaching you this stuff. So if you can, you would say, Mi Sha'al Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda, and then ask your question. A simple explanation of that is saying, Me ask Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda. And there's specific scriptures that say what you ask in Yeshua's Shemam, or name, will be told to you. Or something similar to name. So Shemam. So there's so much information, you'd have to watch my other videos. You'd have to take notes, and then you'd actually know some of this stuff. Thanks for taking the time to watch, like, subscribe, and give a thumbs up. And be careful not to pull out to any of these other names. This is educational, not for me telling you to pull out to these other names. I'm only recommending Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda if you don't know about any of this stuff.